Hello everyone, I am Heet Patel.
And I'm Meet Jesani and we are from grade 8.
We are here to celebrate Kisan Divas. So first, let me explain you briefly that what Kisan Divas is and why is it celebrated. As we all know, India is an agricultural based country and a considerable amount of our population are farmers. But still, many Indian farmers are facing many issues like problems with irrigation facilities, they are not provided loan easily and there are many more problems. So through today's program, we will be discussing some problems and we will give farmers a tribute and we will thank them for feeding us. Today, on behalf of Gajra International School, we would like to introduce Mr. Ashwin Bhai Rambhai Patel, who is Master in Agriculture, Genetic and Plant Breeding and is also an assistant scientist. So now we would like to have some question time with him.
Okay.
Sir, what do you mean by organic farming?
See, nice. Organic farming means we are nowadays using more and more soil microorganisms in soil. For that developing, we are using FIM, green manuring. Byproducts of FIM means vermicompost, etc. and other needs to develop a land soil by organic, more and more organisms, microorganisms inside the soil. Because of this, so our soil may be live and more fertile and it's produce large amount of the food and product of the crops. So organic manures as compared to inorganic, say we are not using in this chemical more fertilizers and chemical others pesticides and also alls and other things. So organic farming regarding this matter, we are more and more using by organic matter in this soil. So it is called organic farming and it is good for our health and our environments. So nowadays we are more emphasis on organic farming. It is organic farming.
Does organic farming contribute to less pollution? If yes, then how?
Yes, because nowadays we are self-sufficient in all agriculture products like cereal crops, pulses, milk, and so etc. So all these things. So for that we are using and our technologies in science research, our agriculture research, we are recommending some chemical fertilizers and pesticides because to produce more and more to our self-sufficient our agricultural food, feed and etc. at a large population. So we are now needs to aware of this pesticide use and fertilizer use because it's produce pollution in our environments and our health. So we needs to develop a technique regarding or used to more and more organic matters and organic fertilizers to create a sufficient production for our needs.
Okay, sir.
What are barns used for?
Barns means I think barns means a store, warehouse.
Yes, sir.
Yes. The warehouse is generally we are the farming, and so our products coming from the field, so we have to store it properly because you have no store barns or says warehouse, our products remains on open. And so climate changes are today more and more difficult problems today arising the problem because anytime there is a rain and storm and what is coming
Yes.
frequently.
Yes.
So that our product we have to store in storeroom or warehouse properly and protect him against environments and other insect pests coming from the outside. So we have to need a lot of our product to protect from environment and our store to protect from insect and pest.
Sir, what are different techniques of farming?
There are different techniques in farming.
So like shifting cultivation, etc. The different methods which farmers use.
Today's farming are different commercial farming or conventional farming. We can say our dairy farming, poultry farming, agriculture farming. So different farming is there, different type of the farming is there. Some way say we have a crop farming. So we have produced a lot of varieties and hybrids to our farmers to produce this way. Farming technique are different, and then we have say same way we are dairy products to dairy farming. So we are milk good milking for that's encouraging. We are lot of healthy and good feed for the animals. So we can produce more and more our good products milk and utilize its byproduct, and we are going to same way poultry we have needs lot of needs to be a good type of poultry farming. We needs something regarding our say uh, animal farming. This type of different farming is there. Okay.
Could you suggest any environment friendly practice which can replace chemical pesticides?
Yeah, chemical pesticide replace. Yes. See, look, we are totally now our countries have a lot of great problem facing regarding environment by using a lot of pesticides and a lot of chemicals in protecting our crops. So there is a one method, say IPM, integrated pest management.
Yes.
So in this method we are using mechanical harvesting, resistance variety to be developed, hybrids to be developed against biotic and abiotic stress. What you don't know what is a biotic and
Yes, sir.
abiotic stress? Biotics. No? So this is the method to develop varieties like that way or hybrids to say protect from biotic and abiotic stresses. And we are mechanical protecting by this way. So we using without chemical our manage and control the insects and pests on field. Say we are going to have pheromone trap. So pheromone trap working as a it makes one method to keep in field and fruit trees by hanging the pheromone traps and lures. Different types of lures are there to attract the male uh, male from bird or organism. So it may not be contact with the females, and that way we are controlling the populations of the insect and pest. So one method is trap, pheromone traps. Second method is light trap. We are keeping a light trap in field at the night. So some moths and some insects are coming around this thing and it's touch and burn and it's controlled by this way. Second thing I have said, biotic and abiotic stress varieties to be developed. Fourth, other one, so biopesticides a lot of is a today is more useful in this field to prevent the in pest population and then what we say pesticide to be used, such that there is a different methods to protect our crops by pesticides and organisms and other we say what we say can we can say the chemical fertilizers. So it is good to prevent the our crop by biopesticides and these mechanical mechanisms. So it is called a IPM, integrated pest management. So different methods to be used. We are also growing some plants around the main crops.
Yes,
So
sir.
there we can collect the attack of the pest and we collect their eggs and are destroyed by this way. So this one method also be by like these types.
So, what is the reason of developing the hybrid plants?
Yes. So one thing, there is a two things. We are now and our agriculture most needed and techniques to be developed for hybrids and varieties. Are you knowing what is difference between the varieties and hybrid?
Sir,
Yes.
I am.
That is the main our techniques. So we are working on this way. Okay, I want to be develop varieties and I want to be develop hybrids. variety is stable and is developed by selection of parents and our mottos, our aims, what type of variety we want to develop. Even it's a high yielding, it is on drought tolerance, it is quality parameters, it is on say insect pest resistance, say biotic abiotic stress resistance. So this type of criteria we are have keep in mind, and then first things to selection of the parents. So different parents we have to make cross and develop a F1. But that's F1 we are growing, so it's a homozygous and homogeneous materials. After that, this called F1, but it's a hybrid. So it's hybrids is a capacity to heterosis in this way. So it's a as compared to both parent as a long heterosis. So it produce more as compared to parents and good qualities whatever we needs. So this one is hybrid. After this F1 we are grown and then collect the seeds from this, and see it is going to be a F2 generation. So in F2 generation, according to Mendel laws, there is a segregation and the independent assortment of the genes. So in F2 generation, there is different type of plants. There is a tall plant, dwarf plant. You have match in crossing, got F1. It's uniform, but you they grown F1 in F2 generation. Some there was some segregation, some tall plants, some dwarf plants, some big plants. So whatever our criteria, whatever our mandate, so you have to select this type of plants and go in F3 generation. There is also selection. Selection criteria is compulsory, and a selfing and selection. You have to select this type, whatever you have selected first, that type of plant you have select, and then grown head to row, IPS say head to row in line, next generation to F3, F4, F5 is continuous process to selection up to F6 or 7. F2, 6, 7 our plants are uniform by homozygous and homogeneous. So then it is a mass selection and make a bulk and stable it. So that is our going to be a stable material. So then now we go to it for variety development. So that is our system, how to go in system. So we are growing it in F1 जनरेशन. तो पीईटी में इसमें जाके उसको ग्रो करते हैं, ग्रो करने के बाद उसमें जो उसको ट्रायल में रखते हैं, एक्सपेरिमेंट में रखते हैं, तो उसमें चेक रहता है हमारा जो पहले जो रिलीज़ किया हुआ वैरायटी है वो, तो इससे बेटर परफॉर्म करनी चाहिए. वट एवर द आवर क्राइटेरिया, इफ़ यू वांट टू मोर प्रोडक्शन, मोर yield, then it should be, it must be a 5 or 10% or more than 10% production high on the check variety, what is the release variety. So it good performing, then next year goes into second trial, say SSVD, small scale varietal trial. In small scale varietal, this also performing better than this check pre-release varieties. Then it's perform better, then it's go to in LSVT, large scale varietal trial. Same simultaneously that time we are sent into our state to our all India trial testing. So in our state, then it goes to our all India trial. If their performance better, so we are using 4 trials data for our releasing varieties in our state. And here we are putting in our university as a say एग्रेस्को रिपोर्ट, एग्रेस्को में इसको प्रेजेंट करते हैं, वहाँ क्वालिफाइड होने के बाद इसको स्टेट वैरायटी कंबाइन में जाती है, जॉइंट एग्रेस्को में जाती है, बाद में स्टेट वैरायटी रिलीज कमेटी में जाती है, और स्टेट वैरायटी रिलीज कमेटी में भी जाने के बाद उसको हम ऑल इंडिया में CBSE SRMAM में भेजते हैं, उसको सेंट्रल वैरायटी रिलीज कमेटी में उसको सेंड करते हैं. वहाँ भी अगर अप्रूव हो गई तो हमें इसे नोटिफाइड करवाते हैं. नोटिफाइड होने के बाद वो हम वैरायटी के ऐसे तरीके से इसको फार्मर्स को दे सकते हैं. और उसके बाद जब नोटिफिकेशन उसमें आ जाता है, गवर्नमेंट का गैजेट बाहर होता है, गवर्नमेंट गैजेट में उनको अप्रूव हो जाने के बाद हम उसको सीड प्रोडक्शन चैनल में लेते हैं. शायद हमारा सीड प्रोडक्शन चैनल में 4 टाइप्स होता है. पहले जो हम सीड प्रॉपर करते जो ब्रीडर के पास, जो हम साइंटिस्ट हमारे ब्रीडर के पास रहते हैं उसको न्यूक्लियस बोलते हैं। न्यूक्लियस सीड्स के बाद हम उसको ब्रीडर सीड बनाते हैं। ब्रीडर सीड्स में से उसको फाउंडेशन सीड स्टेज पे जाते हैं और फाउंडेशन स्टेज से हम सर्टिफाइड सीड के स्टेज पे जाते हैं। वो ये हमारी प्रॉपर चैनल हो गई। जब तक नोटिफाइड नहीं होता है तब तक अपनी जो वैरायटी है रिलीज़ हुई है उसको हम ट्रूथफुल सीड એટલે કે लेबल सीड के हिसाब से हम फार्मर्स को दे सकते हैं और फार्मर ग्रो करते हैं, प्रीफर करते हैं, अच्छा उसके प्रोडक्शन रहता है तो ये ज़्यादा चल रहा है। So that is the method to how to develop varieties and hybrids. So and in hybrid development we have to differently genetically differ plant we have to select and then develop his F1. The F1 is called hybrid. That is in 1971 in world first hybrid 4 developed by this center Dr. C.T. Patel. And after this इसके बाद जो कॉटन में यानी कि इसमें वाइट क्रांति आ गई, उसके बाद मबलक प्रोडक्शन आया। आप जो बोलते हैं ना हाइब्रिड, वाई नीड्स हाइब्रिड, इट इज़ बम्फर प्रोडक्शन। बट इसके साथ थोड़ा थोड़ा उसका भी है कि इसको रिक्वायर मोर फर्टिलाइजर्स एंड मोर से विच इज ए इरिगेशन, उसको इसमें ज़्यादा क्या कि इंसेक्ट पेस्ट का डैमेज भी ज़्यादा होता है तो मोर पेस्टिसाइड वी आर यूजिंग। सो दिस इज आवर थोड़ा सम बैक, बट वी आर आवर मेन एम्स टू हाई यील्डिंग, सो हाई यील्डिंग वी आर गेटिंग।
Sir, what measures do you use to demonstrate for safety regulations for labor?
से इट इज आई थिंक वर्कर्स क्लोज है, लो है उसमें। तो प्राइवेट में सब ऐसा, प्राइवेट कंपनीज है उसमें सब ये लोग यूज़ करते हैं, इसको क्राइटेरिया रखते हैं कि इसको ये रखना चाहिए। जैसे हमारा गवर्नमेंट सेक्टर में साइनली जैसे कुछ लेबर, तो हमारे जो फार्म में है, हमारी यूनिवर्सिटी में जहाँ रिसर्च वर्क चलता है, सीड प्रोडक्शन का कुछ ऐसा क्राइटेरिया है, तो वहाँ हम लोग लेबर यूज़ करते हैं। लेकिन इस जनरली अकॉर्डिंग टू आवर यूनिवर्सिटी लॉज, सो वॉट एवर इट्स पेइंग पर डे वेजेस, अदर स्किल लेबर, non-skilled labor, different type of labor are there.
Yes.
So we are paying by our university rules and regulation, and we are for protection. Say what is a insurance, and death insurance, health insurance, whatever it may be, and some criteria according to our clause and rules and regulation.
Sir, thank you for sharing your thoughts and views with us. Now onwards, we will take some small steps for the betterment of farmers. So thank you once again for being here with us.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Man, it was a good answer and a good questioning. So, I was thankful.